Hello, I am Andy, and I'm going to read your program called Weekly Horoscope from March the 6th up to March the 12th, 2022. And this is especially for you coming from Cancer. Here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to have a 90-minute session with me to know your next 9 years. Yes, this session will cost you USD $50. It'll be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and especially reading your palms. This is pure magic. The palm belongs to your soul. The past, the future, everything is there. And that's how the palm actually is controlled by the soul because it belongs to the soul. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all. I'll show you how to formulate energy with the soul as well so that your third eye can open earlier and so that you can have the skills with that kind of aura. We'll talk more about this in a little while. Sunday, the 6th of March, you coming from Cancer. You have to be careful that you may not be on the same wavelength as other people. Your ideas may be different, your plans may be different, your desires may be different. So, what can you do? Well, try to be part of a team as much as you can, unless you are on your own. Then you can do what you like. But as long as you're part of a team, you have to formulate plans which will make others happy and not only yourself. This not seeing eye to eye together may lead to arguments and disagreements as well. So avoid people who you know are going to create problems for you that way. That would be the best. Just avoid them. And you'll have to be careful that whatever you say and do, others may object to it. So say less and do less and listen more. Evening and nightfall, these planets follow you there. And so they want to behave the same way. And they make you want to behave the same way. So what can you do? Well, you tend to be stubborn. You tend to want to dominate. You want to retaliate. That will make things even worse. So if you don't have to be out, if you can't stand these people, just don't go there. Stay home is much, much safer. Monday, the 7th of March, is a wonderful, lucky day for you. Morning and afternoon, your inspiration is shown and your skills are shown. And your third eye may be very active, giving you the skills of what to say and what to do at work or in business. So you're going to have the specialness about you. So speak to your bosses, impress them if you're working. Speak to the business people and impress them as to how you want to grow and expand and all the funding and all the support that you need. People will listen to you. There are also many internet planets there in the morning and afternoon of Monday the 7th. So go onto the internet and find solutions and find opportunities. It's going to be one very powerful morning and afternoon where your soul's energy is involved to give you that specialness to say and do the right thing. So say a lot, do a lot, expect a lot, and you'll get a lot. Evening and nightfall, these planets follow you and it was supposed to be doing very, very well for you. But there's one or two planets that moving very fast. So they make you impatient, they make you hasty, they make you want results quickly and to take shortcuts as well. Don't do that because all that will be negative from negative planets. You want to stay the way you are. You want to slow down the things. You want to be patient. And you will see that your good planets of the morning, afternoon will help you to achieve what you want in the evening, nightfall. Otherwise, with these fast, furious planets, your tongue will be faster than your brain. You will say things and wish you hadn't, and your actions will be faster as well. This will create problems for you. And drive very, very carefully in the evening and nightfall period. Tuesday, the 8th of March. This is a nasty morning and afternoon, if ever it could be. If ever things could go wrong, they'll go wrong at a drop of a hat. And you have to be careful what you say is going to create tension for a long time of the future because you'll just say and do things which others will remember you for. And that would be a negative way where you won't get support for quite a while. So lie low in the morning and afternoon where you work or where you do business, which means don't be the center of decisions. Let somebody else do that. Be the follower and you'll be safer. And be careful if you're on a journey. Delays and accidents are also can be seen there. So it's a miserable morning and afternoon, gloomy as well, frustrating, depressing. So you have to be very careful to be caught up, not to be caught up in all this. by minding your own business, just settling down to do what you're paid for if you have a job, and settling down to keep your business safe rather than to be adventurous. Evening and nightfall, many of these planets follow you. And when they do that, they bring all that disharmony with them. So it's going to be a disharmony, kind of a evening nightfall. But there's one planet there worthwhile to go out for, the planet of inspiration. You could meet somebody to inspire you in some way and to win opportunities as well. So if you have to go out for that one meeting, go out. Go home early because the rest of the people are going to be just troublesome people. You may meet people you don't want to know from your past. You may have to again face problems of your past. So it's going to be a difficult evening and nightfall, except the chance of meeting somebody who will give you a good leg up into something. So go meet that person and go home early. Wednesday, the 9th of March, morning and afternoon, is a treacherous morning and afternoon. The anger planets are there. So what do? Well, they make you angry in the first place. That's how you create mischief for yourself. That's how you create enemies, whether work-wise, job-wise, business-wise. And that's how you start to have problems in the morning, afternoon. So you'll have to take the soft approach, use words which are soft, the tone of voice which is soft, the body language which is soft. That way you'll quieten these planets at least and not let them overcome you with hatred and anger and violence, because that's what these planets want to do. Violence can be translated into accidents. You could have physical accidents, emotional accidents, breakdown in emotions, and also accidents of breaking up partnerships. So a lot is at stake in this evening nightfall. Don't show your anger, swallow your pride, walk away quickly. Evening and nightfall, many of these planets follow you. So it's going to be a treacherous evening and nightfall. Why even bother to go out? But if you have to, plans already made. Tell yourself you're not going to spend too long with company that you cannot trust. And so go for a little while and try your best to do what you want quickly and go home. It's an evening and nightfall full of accidents of all kinds, physical accidents especially, and of course, violent accidents of speech and action. So you'll need to take the soft approach a lot. You'll have to swallow all that nonsense. If I were you, I just wouldn't go out. You'll be safer at home. Thursday, the 10th of March. This is a much better morning and afternoon. All you need to control will be that ego of yours. It's going to be a good ego, by the way. But sometimes good ego makes us to be the leader. The limelight must be yours. The attention must be to you. Well, try to be flexible. Let somebody else also share it all. And that way you'll do better in this morning and afternoon. You could meet important people. So whether at work, whether in business, whether having lunch with somebody, get to meet and talk with some important people. Your ideas are going to be very, very unique. And that's why you're different and you can win recognition. So you need to have a base. You need to have supporters. So build supporters. You can't build supporters by being egoistic. So don't be egoistic. Try to be flexible with everything. And you'll get a lot done in the morning, afternoon. And also your glamour about you may attract the attention of somebody that you want the attention from. Evening and nightfall, most of these planets will follow you. And I see a cluster of emotional planets there, which are very good, by the way. So you're going to have a wonderful time, evening and nightfall. But you may be a bit oversensitive. You may be moody. You may be changeable. So try to cut this down because it can upset people if you want to change plans and if you are very moody. So try to be part of a team. How do you do that? By not being too expectant. People who want everything they expect to have, they are not part of a team. They want to stand out. They want to be noticed. Well, don't do that. Be part of a team and you'll do much better in this Thursday, the 10th of March, evening and nightfall. And regarding the emotional planners, you could meet somebody very nice that you want to meet. Or you may just have wonderful imaginative ideas. One way or another, your popularity is going to be there. Friday, the 11th of March. Now is a very pleasant, lovely, wonderful day. But then, if you're at work and if you're in business, you can't have a wonderful, lovely day. You've got job to do, you've got business to attend to. So be careful that this emotional planets may take away your concentration, your interest. That may get you into trouble in the morning, afternoon. So remind yourself, you have to finish your responsibilities in the morning, afternoon first. before you think of having lunch and enjoying yourself. In the evening, these emotional planets will follow you. They should be wonderful. They are wonderful. But then there are a couple of planets there as well who make you very rebellious. When they make you rebellious, you're not going to share friends. You're not going to make friends. And you're going to be a person who will be very disagreeable. That's what happens when you're rebellious. So don't be rebellious. You can be rebellious if you don't share the same idea, if you don't share the same function. Well, share the same ideas for the sake of keeping the evening and nightfall as pleasant as possible. And that's how you can get some good emotional context as well. Otherwise, these planets of disagreement, I also call them the planets of unexpected badness, may just make you do something bad or somebody else does it, you retaliate and things get bad. Saturday, the 12th of March, for you coming from Cancer, is a wonderful morning and afternoon. You get everything going to your favor. You can take the lead, but don't dominate. You can take charge, but don't be forceful. So take the soft approach in every way, using words which are soft, the tone of voice which is soft, the body language which is soft. That's going to be wonderful for you. You're going to meet important people at work. So it could be your bosses who want to talk to you, to give you the responsibility you're looking for. You could be meeting people in business. So morning and afternoon, very important meetings can be had. Be ready for them. These good planets follow you to the evening nightfall. But in the evening nightfall, there's a couple of planets there who make you disagreeable with others. Why? They make you not see eye to eye. They make you not to be on the same wavelength. You have to be careful of that because that will lead to some kind of disagreeability. And people may think you're rebellious. So try to overcome that by just being part of a team the whole time in the evening nightfall and just be as agreeable as you can, and you will manage to have a much better evening and nightfall on this Saturday, the 12th of March. Now, this 90-minute session I have for you is going to be a wonderful 90-minute session. I'll show you how to map out your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, how to make them fruitful and how to make them workable and enjoyable. And I'll show you how to reach that magic inside you. That's the soul. I'll show you how to meet that logic, that magic in you. And you'll become a person very special once you meet that powerful energy, because that energy makes you supernaturally powerful, clever, happy, and being able to create things. And that soul you have, you will be able to be the leader you want. And that soul you have can help you in lotteries because winning lotteries is a supernatural feat. And that soul we can use for lotteries. So this meeting of the soul, it will open your third eye. It will open this area of your wonderful strength, which I call the aura. And that's how you'll become a special person after that. So many things are going to happen in this 90-minute session. And more than that, I'll show you your skills. Your skills can be improved by your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. There's so much energy to learn. And with all this energy learned, you will be somebody special with an aura and a third eye already operating, and that wonderful soul pushing you to the right direction all the time. So that's how you do it. And this next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, I'll show you how it's going to pan out. So that's my email. Send me an email. Let's get this meeting together for a 90-minute session. All it will cost you is USD $50. That's all. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.